Welcome back to Black Ribbon Stitch Studio. My name is Denise, and if you are new here, this is a channel about cross stitch with other bits and bobs of other stitching thrown in from time to time, such as crochet and a little sewing. If you have been with me for a while, welcome back. And you'll see that I'm in the same location, but I've moved over a bit because, oh my goodness, do I have a lot of things to share with you today. So I needed some more space. We'll see how this works out. You can see my ever-going clutter behind me, and I'm okay with that. First, I want to show you, today is Saturday, August 28th. My birthday was on Thursday, and I want to show you one of the things that I got for myself. It is a Mickey Mouse t-shirt. And the thing about this, guys, is that it is actually cross-stitched. It has the texture. You can see the actual stitches, and I am loving it. Now, how did I find this shirt? I am a Disney fan, as a lot of you may know, and I therefore watch a lot of Disney-related videos on YouTube as well. And one of my favorites is Tim Tracker, who I will link below in the description box. And he and his wife went to Zara in Disney Springs, and they found this t-shirt, and I immediately knew I had to absolutely have this t-shirt. So I paused the video and I went online and I purchased this t-shirt because I have to have it. So there is that. I love my shirt, and if you are a Disney fan, or if you want to know information about Disney World in Florida mainly, he does do some other videos, then definitely do check out Tim Tracker. So as I said, Thursday was my birthday. My daughter Desiree cooked dinner for me. She baked the cake, and I will include some of my birthday haul at the end. My stepdaughter Tamika totally also spoiled me. I was so spoiled. And I'm always really a bit surprised when this happens. I just never expect it. So, yeah, I want to show you some of the things that I received. And I just made a little video that I'll include at the end. Let's see, our wedding anniversary is on Monday. I don't have any plans, but I didn't have any plans for my birthday either, and that worked out really well. So we'll see what happens. I've told you guys that Maya and my granddaughter, planted some zinnia seeds, and they are doing really well. I do think that there may be some, I don't know, issues with the leaves at this point, but I don't know how invested I am at this point to sort of maybe deal with that. I just don't know. But what I did want to tell you is that I had no idea that zinnias attract butterflies and hummingbirds. Guys, let me tell you, I live in a very urban area, okay? So the very last thing I was expecting was a hummingbird. In fact, the first time I saw the hummingbird, I totally didn't know what that was. I thought maybe it was like a huge insect. I had no idea. And then one day, I actually was sitting by the window, and I saw this huge butterfly just come and just partake of the flowers. And then as soon as that giant butterfly left, here came the hummingbird. So I cannot begin to tell you guys how much joy just planting those zinnia seeds has been adding to my life. It is joyous. So I'm going to show you my basket. Today, guys, I have, what do I have? I have a new start. Here's the whole basket. I have some whips. I have loads of Happy Mail. Haul. Lots of plans. And at the end, I will also show you a couple of quilts. We're going to be here for a while. Get your stitching together. So as always, we're going to start out with going over some comments and questions. And I first want to thank everyone so much for all of your prayers and well wishes for Mr. Ribbon. I will give you a short update about his health also at the end. But the outpouring of love it's just unmatched. And I do believe that prayer works. So thank you so much for that. Now on to questions and comments. Get my glasses together here, or my paper, so that I can actually see it. Okay, so okay, I lost something. Okay, now I did. All right, so Holly says that her cone, okay, we've been talking about the DMC 310, which is black, and the fact that I'm totally considering, or was considering, purchasing a cone of the DMC 310. And so you guys are still chiming in on that, which is great. And so Holly said that her cone of DMC seems thinner than the regular DMC. Now, of note, Michaels, at least in her area and on their website, now carries Anchor on spools. Black is one of the more or less 20 colors available on 30-meter spools. So far, she's been quite pleased with it. The coverage is better. And she's been known to use a strand of Anchor with a strand of DMC because she's too cheap to toss floss. Well, this is definitely something that I'm looking into. And I know that I will be placing an order for that where I can find it as soon as I can. And Holly, I am most likely, more than likely, going to use it the same way that you're using it, with the one strand of DMC and the one strand of Anchor, because I'm not tossing no floss neither. So yeah, I think that's a perfect solution to the problem. Now, Anne said that she only uses Anchor Black instead of 310. Another alternative is Sulky Black. One strand is equivalent to 2 strands of DMC, and it never knots up. So, thank you, Anne. So now I'm thinking, wow, I should probably, at the very least, order 1 spool of Anchor and 1 spool of the Sulky Black, and then I'll have both, and then I could just play around with those and see how that works out. So Katie left a comment on the last video that talked about her bobbinating technique, and I fully didn't quite understand what she was talking about, and I was kind of like a deer in the headlights even when I told you guys about it. So Katie wrote back again and said that she wants to clarify on her bobbinating technique. So when she cuts a full DMC skein into 8 strands, each strand will be about 39 inches long. She uses the loop method when she stitches, and this length works best for her. Any leftover pieces of floss get tied through the hole on the bobbin to use next time, like how you tie them on a floss keeper. She hopes that that makes sense, which, yes, Katie, it totally makes sense. It totally makes sense now, because I thought that it was 8-inch pieces and I couldn't quite wrap my head around that. Katie is also dealing with some health issues with her mom. So I want to extend my love and well wishes and prayers to you as well. And so now, as I said, I can better understand Katie's bobbinating technique. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Thank you, Katie. Now, Jean says that when I was talking about floss storage on that same video, I talked about using clothespins, and she didn't understand it. So, Jean, I'm going to try to clarify that now. And I actually did have it on my list of things to do to try to find a clothespin, and that never really happened because I wanted to actually show you what it was that I had seen. And so you have a clothespin, and you can write the number of the floss on the clothespin, and then you wrap the floss around the clothespin the same way that you would do for a bobbin. And it's got that little clippy thing so you can clip the end of it into the clothespin. So Katie, so Jean, if that doesn't make sense to you still, let me know, and I will do my best to locate a clothespin so that I could show you what it is I'm talking about. But just let me know. It's okay. Let's see. She loves the idea of a welcome wall, which is something that I foresee myself putting together. Like some people have their they have a sampler wall or a red sampler wall. I think I'm going to do a welcome wall. And Jean says she likes that idea and might also do that. That would be great, Jean, and we could compare notes. And she also loves the way the willow square looks, which is, if you can see it, it's that crochet piece that I have on the sofa. And she says she agrees with me that it's prettier than a granny square. And she's going to look it up because she enjoys crocheting too. So I will let you know, I got the pattern, the tutorial on YouTube, and it was from Bella Coco. And I will link that tutorial in the description box below for you, Jean, and anyone else who's interested in perhaps learning how to make willow squares. Now, Nick's Days says, hi, Nick, welcome, that she has no idea what Stitch Mania is because she is such a brand new stitcher. So, Nick, Stitch Mania started out as a Facebook group, and the idea behind that was that you would start one new project every day in the month of May, so you would have 31 new starts. Now, over time, it sort of evolved, okay, into whatever configuration that you wanted to do. So this year for Stitch Mania, I started 9 starts. And so a lot of people made it 15 starts, or a lot of stitchers this year, excuse me, just worked on whips. So it became kind of whatever you wanted to do, but it was sort of a concentrated effort that you put forth in May. So I hope that helps. I'm not sure. The Facebook group has now been closed. And so I'm not sure what the future of Stitch Mania will be, but just so you know what it has been like in the past. She also says that she loves the common threaded stitcher tag on Instagram, but is so far behind on photos that it's embarrassing. Don't be embarrassed, Nick. I think I made it today, maybe 7, and I haven't posted another thing since. Don't be embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. It's just life and priorities and, you know, what you can do with your time. It's just fine. And she's enjoying seeing everyone else's pictures. So am I. I look forward to it every single day. And Nick is also loving the idea of a welcome wall. So thank you so much for that, Nick. I'm glad that you chimed in. I really do appreciate you guys. So that's all we have for questions and comments. I thank you for that so much. You guys know your comments sort of make my day. They make my week. They get me. Sometimes they just get me through. So thank you so much. I also wanted to update you on last video. I showed you guys a cross stitch piece that I rescued out of my storage unit, and then when I showed you the book that I stitched it from, I found another piece that I totally forgot about. And so I'm trying to get into the habit of when I get these books, and if I touch a book, then I want to make sure that I choose something to stitch from that book before I put the book away. So that's what I did with this book this time, and I chose this chart. It's called Out on a Limb, and it's actually stitched on a t-shirt as well, and it says success means going out on a limb. Isn't that cute? Can you see it? Let me see what I can do about the glare today. That is adorable. Now, I will not stitch this on a t-shirt, but I think I need to have this little frog hanging around here somewhere. He's just so cute. So there's that. And so let me show you my new start. It is something that I'm working on for my daughter, Desiree, and I hope to have it done by her birthday. So Desiree, look away. Do not watch this unless you want to spoil your surprise. Okay, so hopefully she has looked away. And what I am working on is, what I started is Stationery Addict. From, it's a stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop. And it is by Little Dove Designs. And here it is. And I'm stitching this for her birthday because I consider myself a stationery addict, but she has me beat by a mile. So that's really pretty. I haven't gotten very far, but what I do want to share with you guys is that what we did was we sat on the phone on FaceTime, and she chose her own colors because I'm gonna stitch this in excuse me, in colors that sort of will match her decor and her aesthetic, which are more jewel toned colors. And so we made quite a few substitutions, And let me tell you, it was a lot of fun. She really enjoyed the whole process of choosing colors. So she kind of did her very first floss toss. So the chart, it's charted for Gentle Arts threads, which I absolutely love. And of course there is a DMC conversion, right? And so these are, let me show you first. First, maybe I'll show you how far I've gotten before I go into all of that. So this is how far I've gotten. Okay, so this is going to be the bulletin board portion of it. And so the gold that's being used for the actual bulletin board is the called for Gentle Arts color, which is gold leaf. But the blue is a color that my daughter chose. So it's a deeper, more jewel toned type of blue. And so now these are the Gentle Arts colors that we decided to stay with. Okay, and that includes gold leaf, soot, linen, chalk, and old blue paint. And so, as you can see, these are the neutrals. We decided to stay with the neutrals. And then I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see these colors, but these are the other colors that she chose to go on to her project. And we actually even have some golds in here. Some real gold. Okay, so I'm enjoying this project. I can't wait to get more work put into it, but I'm also going to show you the other colors called for Gentle Arts colors for that chart. The ones, we replaced all of these with the ones that Desiree prefers. These are a bit too pastel-y for her taste. But I am so happy to actually own these colors. It's great. It's great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue. I've just been, this is one of my projects that I've been putting like one strand of floss in each day. And I'm going to continue to do that until the end of the month. And then going forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch on it on the 7th of every month, because the 7th is her birthday. And so hopefully doing it that way, with that plan, I will have it ready for her to hang in her office on her birthday. So again, that was Stationery Addict by Little Dove Designs from Fat Quarter Shop. Real cute. Really, really cute. And I think she's gonna love it. And you know, she's totally one of those people who loves surprises, you know. Because if I ask her, well, do you want me to show you what I'm stitching for you? No, I don't want you to show me. Okay, so she can come back now. Now I have a couple of whips that I want to share with you guys. The first one is Christmas Eve by Prairie Schooler. And I have told you guys that I'm going to be stitching this very similarly to my friend Deb, who added a couple of reindeer here and some more houses. She just extended the whole thing. She changed the phrase underneath, and I loved it. And so I'm going to be doing something very similar to that. And so this is how far I got. This was my, I think this was my new month, new start for August. And this is how far I got. And as you can see, I'm using all of the call for colors, DMC, and it's stitching it on 16 count graceful gray Ada. And as you can see, I did a color conversion for Santa, and I love it so much. It's funny that as I was stitching it, I had no idea what this was. And it happens to be a little horn. And then you have this little teddy bear coming out of Santa's sack. It's just so adorable. It's adorable. It's adorable. I'm loving stitching on this. So that is Christmas Eve by Prairie Schooler. I do want to say something about the chart. The chart is a paper chart. And again, I seem to be having this issue more often than I want to. Whereas I copy the chart to make a working copy, but the grid lines don't show up on the copy. And so at this time, I am actually marking my actual chart because I don't have a choice. I can't possibly stitch without grid lines to tell me where to go. So that's where I am on that. Maybe it's my printer. I don't know. But whatever the case is, this has happened a couple of times to me, and I'm not real pleased about that, because it would be great to stitch that and then be able to pass it along to a friend. So that one won't be getting passed, unfortunately. The next whip that I've been working on, works in progress. For those of you who are new, I apologize for continuing to say whip without letting you know what that is. That's works in progress. And it is the Kaleidoscope Stitch Along with Backwater Shop. It's by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet. And it is, you can find it in this book, Kaleidoscope by Lori Holt, which also contains the quilt pattern, the Kaleidoscope quilt pattern. And this is what it's going to look like when it's done. This is what it's going to look like when it's done, except, of course, I have chosen my own color palette for this, and I am loving it. So let me show you where I am. I was so anxious. This takes, it calls for 3 colors. And I was so anxious to see how my 3 colors played together that I just continued to move in the direction to where I could get another color on here. And there it is. So I am using DMC 3687, DMC 310, and a Leo and Roxy floss by the name of Vixen. And I think this is gonna turn out looking exactly how I imagined that it would. Love these colors. I love these colors. So I think I've also mentioned to you guys that there's going to be, at least until my taste change again, because you know how that happens, right? There's probably going to be a lot of black and white stitching coming from me in the near future because I'm really kind of stuck on the whole black and white aesthetic at this point. So if it's got black and white in it, I'm kind of loving it. So there is Kaleidoscope. Let's see. The other whip that I've been working on is the Bats and Booze Stitch Along, also by Backwater Shop. And let me show you. I hope I have the actual picture of this. I'm not quite sure. Or how about that? I do. This is through part 2. And I do believe, I'm not quite sure, but I think that the stitch along has ended. But this photo is through part 2, and that's kind of where I am, sort of, at this point. Kind of, sort of. Let's see. Let's see. So this is how far I've gotten. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have one and almost another full bat. And I love the lacy bits, and I have to tell you guys, it's been challenging for me. For some reason, I don't normally have a problem with stitching diagonal type things, but this one has been a challenge for me for some reason. So I just kind of try to take my time and sort of mark each square as I go along, because that's really kind of the best I could do. But I am loving this stitch as well. I think even though the stitch along has ended, I'm probably going to continue to stitch on this one until the end of the month as well, which is only a few days away. So I will do that. And so that's Bats and Booze, Backwater Shop. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I also did some sewing, and I have to tell you guys, I am not prepared to show you it. I think it's hilarious. I'm trying to make a project bag, okay? I'm trying to make a vinyl front project bag. And I, so far, have to say, I think I can make a quilt faster than I can make this vinyl front project bag. So kudos to all of you who make tons and tons of vinyl fronted project bags, because I'm not sure at all if I'm ever going to attempt this again. But when I now have to put the binding on, I've never put a binding on anything. So that's yet another learning curve, which is fine. I embrace the learning of it all. So the stage that it's in right now, I am just not ready to share that with you guys. But I did do some sewing. Now, I got Happy Mail, and let me tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you like Happy Mail, you're so in the right place. You're so in the right place today. So first of all, I won a giveaway from Jody over at Trixie Tricycle. And you may know that I have decided that I want to stitch a bunch of little bee pillows. I did one and I love it, and so I can just imagine several little bee pillows in a basket or a bowl, and so I've started collecting bee charts. And the one that I won from Jody at Trixie Tricycle, and I'm going to link her YouTube channel below, is called Queen Bee by Little House Needleworks. And there it is. So adorable. I love this. I love it. so I got that, and I'm really, really excited about it. And then my friend Nithya at Daybreak Stitchery sent me it was just so fun to receive this, because I wasn't quite expecting it, although Nithya had reached out to me for my address. And when it came, I didn't recognize anything about the packaging, where it came from, anything. And I actually posted a cute little video on Instagram of me opening it, because the way it was packaged was absolutely adorable. And it is Cross Stitch Christmas, 20 beautiful designs for the festive season. And because she knows that I love Christmas stitching, that was just the sweetest. I looked through this book, and I have to say that the stitching style is completely different than what I'm used to. And I believe that it's mostly because this is from a French designer. So I'm going to do the same thing that I do with all of the books that I share with you guys. Before I put it away, I'm going to go through it again and make sure that I choose a chart that I'm going to stitch from this, because I absolutely love it. The one on the cover is just amazing. Yes, Mr. Ribbon, can I help you? Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Mr. Ribbon was hungry. He needed to warm up some food in the microwave and didn't want to disturb our video. Was that sweet or what? So, the next thing I want to show you guys is still more Happy Mail. And this came from Mary at Daydream Stitcher. I shouted Mary out on my last video, and she was more than thankful. And I'm going to say again, guys, you do not have to send me anything. But when you do, I can't take it. I can't take it. I get so excited. You would think I was like 5 years old or something. So here is the card that Mary sent me, which I feel is very zen, very serene. Thank you so much, Mary, with a absolutely beautiful note on the inside. I truly, truly appreciate that. And so let's dig into the goodies, shall we? Okay. The first thing that she sent me were these felt tip pins. Oh my gosh. I told you guys I'm a stationery addict. Okay, so now I'm trying to open it, but I won't do that. Look at them. They are beautiful. And I'm going to have to hide these from my daughter because she loves these colors. Okay. That's one thing. Then she sent, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh. This great little notebook. Look at the polka dots. Sometimes you just don't know how people are able to figure out your personality. I absolutely love polka dots. You will see more evidence of this later on in this video. I am not kidding, okay? I love polka dots. And it is so cute. When you look at this, it's got little pockets here. It's got an insert that says make a plan. And then this other beautiful pink marbly one. And a place for you to put your pen. This is going to get a lot of use. It is going to get a lot of use. I have so many notebooks going now. And I'm always saying, okay, I just need one more notebook. Because, you know, you try to organize your thoughts. And then this was totally unnecessary. It is a tin of DMC floss. You guys know I am a DMC girl. I have never owned a tin of DMC because I'm that person. It's like, oh, how nice is that? That's really, really nice. But I'm not buying that for myself. I might buy it for you, but I'm not buying it for myself. And so, it came with this, there's an embroidery chart and a cross-stitch chart included. I cannot show you either one of the charts, but you have to see the colors. You need to see this. It's magical. Look at the colors, guys. Is this my palette or what? I love it. It could not be any more perfect. Mary, thank you so much. I will put Mary's information down in the description box below, as well as Nynthia's information. This community, did you guys see that someone actually wrote an article about Flosstube, which I was head over heels about that article because I find myself saying quite often that somebody needs to do an article about this because people who don't stitch have no idea that this beauty is going on in the world, and they need to know. So I was really, really happy about that article. I cannot promise you, but now that I've mentioned it, if I can locate the article, I will include that in the link to that article in the description box below as well. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so, 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 so much. Then my friend Pat, okay, my friend Pat sent a box. I'm just going to move some things around here to make more room. She sent a box, and I had to let her know that it brought me to tears. I was literally crying because I don't know, the generosity. Every single thing in this box is wrapped impeccably. I opened everything and then I put everything back in the box because I wanted to show you guys. So I'm just going to remove the packing paper. She sent a beautiful card. Hello, Denise. Thanks for making the world a nicer place. I hope that's what I'm doing. That is my point. I hope that that's what I'm doing. And it says one smile at a time on the inside. And a very beautiful note. And I think I am going to read a part of the note because Pat says that I'm going to just read it. I found your channel during lockdown. I did not know a thing called Flosstube existed. I'm so glad I found you, and your videos are very entertaining and fun. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you, Pat. And so let me show you what Pat sent. Like I said, each item individually wrapped in beautiful paper. People just go above and beyond, and I love it. There are 3 crochet books in here because, of course, I also love to crochet. Tender Love and Care Afghans, So Sweet Baby Afghans, and Afghans. so wonderful. It's just wonderful. Some of us go through life just wishing that there were someone, I'm not going to cry, that there was someone on the other side that really understood them and knew who they were. And so when it happens, it's a feeling like no other. She's put a note on here that says, never enough of these. Oh, guys. And what's inside? Ta-da! Masks. I love it. I love it so much. I love it because no, you can't have enough of these. And true confession, I sometimes wear mine more than once. So I don't have to do that anymore. Next little package. This is, oh my gosh. I think this is when the tears started because I've always wanted this again. It's like, oh, this is so cute. I'm just not going to buy one for myself, not now. Stork embroidery scissors. Oh my gosh. I've always wanted that. And now I have some. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, and then guys, oh, there's another little wrap package. Oh gosh. Another thing that I don't overindulge myself in is needle minders. Oh my gosh. And she sent me too. From Mad for Minders, which is where I have chosen to purchase a couple of the minders that I do have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're just beautiful. And I have, I don't think you can see it, but there's a red tin, a little tin box right there that I have a couple of needle minders on that are for specific projects that I haven't started yet. And so I'm going to add these to that tin box. And then, guys, you're not going to believe this. This was when the full-on boohoo started. Pat says that she was practicing making project bags for her own use. And so, she sent me several. I am so honored. I am so honored. I beyond the project bag that I am struggling through making, I've never owned a fancy project bag because, again, indulgence, and I am not real good at doing that with myself. So I'm going to show you the bags that Pat sent to me. I am over the moon. Here's the first one. That's the front. And here's the back. Beautiful. Beautiful and sturdy and well made and way better made than the one that I'm making, and I love it. Here's the next one. This pretty brown fabric. The beautiful white on white interior, which I think is the same as the first one, yes. And here's the back. And she even included a very pretty zipper pull charm. It's just, I'm so honored that she thought to send these to me. Here's the next one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And here's the fabric on the back. And this one is also got a cute little charm zipper pull included. You can see that. Love it. Here we go. It's just amazing. Okay, that was 3. This is 4. 4. Beautiful. Look at that. Cute little charm. Salt waggling. What does this say? Oh, it's like a lotus. Loving it. Next. I don't think I'll ever have to buy another project bag. This is just amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing that I actually own all of these because of the graciousness of a friend. Look at that. The charms. Oh my goodness. Just incredibly beautiful. Here we go. Oh my gosh, look at the interior. It's white on white polka dots. That's floating my boat. Oh my gosh. And here's the exterior fabric. Beautiful. There's more. There's 2 more. Here's one. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. Oh, let me just show you that. That is pretty. Okay, here we go. Love it. I think this one has the same fabric outside and inside, which I think is a great idea as well. And this one too. Look at that. Look at this. I mean, this is amazing. And maybe if I were to try to make a bag in this manner, it wouldn't be as difficult as what it is I'm actually trying to do. But though that was 7 project bags, guys. No, wait, 8. 4, 5, 6, 8 project bags that Patches made and decided to send to me. Pat, thank you so much. Your generosity, I don't know. I love it. I love it. So, that was that happy mail, guys. Wow. Right? But there's more. There's more. I got a message on Instagram from Deb at Stitches of Heritage on Instagram, who had located a cross-stitch Christmas by Better Homes and Gardens, which I am collecting. She sent me a photo of it, asked me if I had this one. I did not. And she so graciously picked this up for me and sent it to me just like that. Just like that. Who are you people? Who are you people? I am so happy to know you. I'm so happy to know you. Thank you so much for this, Deb. I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate this. And then, of course, I started flipping through the book. And wouldn't you know that, okay, this one is from 2009, and it's called A Cross-Stitch Christmas Handmade Holiday, okay? And I started to flip through it, and wouldn't you know, the very first section of this book says, Red and White Delights. Is that my aesthetic or what? So, yeah, I have to get going because there's a whole section of Christmas designs that are black and white and red. I need these. I need these. These are the ones I need to be stitching right now. So, that concludes Happy Mail. That was a lot. I hope you're still here. I hope you're still here. Okay, so I have a question though for you guys. I was talking about a few minutes ago how I really do like gentle arts threads. Now, you know I'm a DMC girl and I've tried a few overdyed flosses, and so at the moment my overdyed floss of choice is gentle arts. So I went on to, I was gonna originally order gentle arts threads for my daughter's piece, birthday piece. And I went on Everything Cross Stitch. And they had a note on there that said that Gentle Arts is closed. Like the company was closed. I looked around a bit on the internet and I could not find that particular information anywhere else. If you have any information about the status of Gentle Arts, can you please chime in the comments, because I'm seriously thinking about just going ahead and starting a collection of the Gentle Arts threads. And if they're closed or if they're closing, I'm not going to do that. So tell me what you know about Gentle Arts threads. I need to know. Let me know what you find out, guys. So now I'm going to show you. I like to share with you free downloads because this hobby does not have to cost a lot of money. There are thousands of free downloads out there for you guys. And so I like to share those with you. This one is called Be Mine, because bees, right? And it's from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. And here's the chart, which I can show because it's free. But the way you get these charts is you sign up on the on their website to sign up for the newsletter, words, and you will automatically be sent access to all of their free charts. And this is just the one that happened to catch my eye, and I thought I needed to print it out right away and share it with you guys because bees. So again, this is Caterpillar Cross Stitch. So while we're talking about Caterpillar Cross Stitch, you guys have to know that there is a stitch along coming up. And you guys have to know that when Caterpillar Cross Stitch asked me if I would be interested, I said absolutely yes. It is the Lucky Nutcracker stitch along, and it's a mystery stitch along. And I've never done a stitch along with Caterpillar Cross Stitch before, but everything that I've seen posted about it, people absolutely love the stitch alongs that Caterpillar Cross Stitch puts out. So they sent me the Counted Cross Stitch kit, and as I said, it's a mystery, so there's no photo here, and it is the Lucky Nutcracker. They sent me the full kit, which includes, let me see if I can remember how to get into this. Oh, please. Crinkles and everything. Okay, so it includes the fabric, which I believe I chose 16 count Aida. It comes with all of the floss on these very well-made floss bobbins. Okay, because you've got a place here that you could put your floss that you're not using, and it's got a slit in the side. It's just very well thought out and very well made. They also included the awesomely beautiful needle minder. Can I say needle minder? I don't know. Oops. I just pulled it right off the card because I was trying not to rip the package open. Silly me. It's coming. Okay, so that was packaged well. And now I'm going to just... Okay, I'm going to hold it up against the card, guys. Cute. Look at that nutcracker. So adorable. Adorable. And it came in this really cute pouch. Right? So I'm excited to get started on that. This stitch along starts on September 17th. Okay? That is when part 1 of the chart is going to be released. So you can go to caterpillarcrossstitch.com and sign up for the stitch along. The needle minder, of course, is a separate add-on to the kit. I did have a discount code, but unfortunately, and I do apologize to you guys, that discount code has expired as of now. But I would love if everyone would go to Caterpillar Cross Stitch, get their kit, and stitch this along with us. It is I just know it's just gonna be the cutest thing, because as I said, everything that I have seen them produce and other people have stitched, I thought was so freaking adorable. Now, I just want to say one more thing about Caterpillar Cross Stitch as a whole. This is the very first time that any company has reached out to me and without my prompting, without my questioning, asked me if I was okay with the flesh tones for the people in the chart, or if I would want a different flesh tone. I applaud Caterpillar Cross Stitch for that and for their awareness. And so of course I chose a different skin tone color, but I am just over the moon impressed at the fact that they even bothered to ask me. So keep that in mind when making your decisions and when making your choices. Okay, now what else do I have? I have more haul. That was part of haul. And I want to show you guys the Hope sampler. I think I'm a little late, but that's okay. What is a collaboration between Stitch Life magazine and Out Stitch. It's a collaboration benefiting Out Youth Austin. And here it is. It says, you're not going to be able to see this very well. It says, hope is never silent. And I'll put it as close as I can so that you can hopefully see it. And I just think it's wonderful. And as I said, the proceeds from this chart will be donated to Out Youth Austin. I think it's a great cause. I thank you very much, Clay of Stitch Life Magazine, for including me in this. And I urge all of you to go ahead and pick up this chart. I think it's beautiful and very meaningful. Thank you so much for that. Now let me go on to show you guys what I have that's new from Fat Quarter Shop. And what I have is, I'm gonna have, no, I don't have to do that. I'm just gonna move some stuff around. How about that? I was gonna get up and walk around the table, but I'm not gonna do that. Hold, please. This is the Stitch Card Box from Fat Quarter Shop by Lori Holt of Be In My Bonnet. Look at that. Nice. This is so nice. And I have to tell you, when I first got it, I was like, okay, we all need storage solutions, but I could not at first figure out what I would want to use it for. You guys see how I keep everything wrapped up until I do a video? I think that's funny. So let me take it out. Okay. Why are you stuck? Okay. I'm sorry, guys. This piece of tape is stuck to my nail. Okay. So here it is. And I love the size of it. It's got these little X's all over it, which of course, you know, we love that. And the drawer just slides open. And inside of the drawer are like 30 divider cards. There's like 30 of them. Okay. Really cute. And so I think that I'm going to use mine to store any fancy floss that I have, because I don't have a lot. I do not have a lot of fancy floss, but I do need some type of a sensible storage solution for the ones that I do have. And of course, if I decide to go ahead and collect more, I will have somewhere that I can store them that is both beautiful and functional. Okay, and so you know that Lori Holt has various series of stitch cards, and those actually fit in here perfectly. So if you are a person who is collecting the stitch cards, this would be a great place for you to store them. And so, wait, I think there are, oh yes, there's two, if I can get it out, label inserts for the little thing right here. There's two of them in here as well. And so I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. It comes in, this color is denim. It comes also in red and teal. So I will put a link to that in the description box below in case you want to get yourself a little storage solution. Okay, what do we have next? Am I still talking? Am I still talking? I can't even believe it. Yes, I am. Then I received you guys should see the mess I have going here. I love it though. All of the trimmings, mystery, stitch along, and quilt along. It's a Christmas stitch along. I think I pulled out the wrong thing. Okay. Hold on. Let me get my box. I just lost my light. Hold on. That's what happens when you have too much going on. Okay. Oh, there goes the light again. This is crazy. This is cuckoo. I'm gonna fix it while I'm actually on camera, guys. Because why not, right? We're all friends here. Let's see. It's the weirdest thing. There might be like a short or something. I don't, oh. Let's try it again. It doesn't want to work. It just doesn't want to work. Okay, we're going to leave it there and see what happens. Okay, so I was talking about all the trimmings from Fat Quarter Shop, which is going to also be a stitch along. And this stitch along is going to start September 7th. And, oh please. Such a mess. It is a mystery stitch along. So, of course, there's no chart to show you. There's no pattern to show you, but I am going to be stitching mine on 14 count chalkboard black, which is just a little more gentle than regular black. Here is the DMC thread pack. So you have a great idea of the colors. And here is the absolutely cute enamel needle minder. As I said, this starts September 7th. And I'm going to keep everything in my Mad for Plaid project bag by Fat Quarter Shop. Okay. And so, September 7th. I'll put a link to it in the description box below. So that's coming up. Now, that was really all my haul. That was a lot. Thank you for sitting through that. I really felt like I was kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to make sure that I showed you guys everything. All right. So now I'm going to announce the giveaway winners from last video. I ask that if you are a winner, you simply email me at designmorris1@gmail.com. Tell me what you won and let me have your mailing address so that I can get your prize out to you. So, the very first giveaway that we had from last time is actually one that I redrew, because that's what I'm going to start doing now. If I didn't hear from the winner of the prize, I'm simply going to go back to that video, use the YouTube random comment picker, and choose another winner. So the first one is Peppermint Lane. And the winner of Peppermint Lane is Susan Silver. Susan Silver. Congratulations. Send me your mailing address at designmorris1@gmail.com. Let me know what you won, and I will get this into the mail for you. Yvonne, if you're watching, I still have your package. Yvonne's package was returned, and I need to send it back out, but I wanted to let you know I have not done that yet, but I will do that one day this week. Okay, so that is Peppermint Lane, and that goes to Susan Silver. The next one is Santa's Village by Country Cottage Needleworks. It is this one here. And the winner of this is Kelly at Don't Run With Scissors. Kelly, I think I already have your mailing address, but why don't you give me a heads up either by email or on Instagram, whichever, and let me know that you know about this so that I can put it in the mail for you. The next one, and I hope I don't mess up my light by moving this piece of paper. Okay, we're good. And I'm hot. Okay. The Prairie Schooler Santas, we had 2006. 2016, and 2019. All of these Prairie Schooler Santas go to Mary Mullen. I believe I have your mailing address as well, but why don't you go ahead and send me a message to let me know that you saw this video and you know that you're a winner so that I can get this into the mail for you. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody that participates. I absolutely love doing giveaways, and I absolutely love giving back to you guys for subscribing and supporting this channel. So I will get those into the mail as soon as I hear from you guys, okay? Now, giveaways for this week. The first one is going to be an entire kit. Well, no. Let me not go there. It is going to be the chart and the floss for Stationery Attic. And the floss is the Gentle Arts floss. Gentle Arts. Okay? So it's going to be for both of these for one winner. And all you need to do to enter is please like this video. Please do be a subscriber. Please do not use the word giveaway or free or anything like that in the comments. Please be over the age of 18 so that you can legally give me your mailing address. And all you have to do once you've done all of that is use the word paper somewhere in your comments. The word is paper. And I will draw a winner before my next video using the YouTube random comment picker. The next thing I'm giving away this week is, I don't know whether you guys have heard about this. I think I mentioned it in my last video and I'm going to mention it again. Backwater Shop is starting what they're calling Cross Stitch University, which is a beginner's guide to cross stitch. There is a chart that everyone that, and it's free. It's free, guys, okay? It's free to be a part of Cross Stitch University. They're going to be doing it on, I think it's going to be on YouTube. And all you have to do is get your supplies, okay? And so what I have here for you is all of the supplies that you will need for Cross Stitch University, okay? Here is the chart that everyone is going to stitch, okay? And what better way to learn cross stitch than a beautiful blue house, right? And you're gonna get all of the rest of the accessories that you need. That includes the fabric. The floss is in here. Okay, let me shake it up. There you can see. The fabric, the floss, scissors. I believe there is a needle in here. Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Because what am I thinking? This whole package has the chart in it as well. So everything that you need is in here. The only thing I'm not absolutely sure about is a needle. Okay, but everything you need is in here for Cross Stitch University. This is going to start on August 30th. So one person is going to win this entire package. And all you need to do is use the word school. The word school somewhere in your comment. And I will send this out to you. Okay. Then, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm just like all over the place. The same person that is winning the entire kit is also getting this cross stitch bag. Okay, it's Cross Stitch University. This is just adorable. I love the size of it and everything. Look at that. That is adorable. So you're gonna get all of this, okay? That's going to one person. Then one other winner will receive just the cross stitch chart. The Cross Stitch University chart. You can go ahead and get your own supplies and stitch along with Fat Quarter Shop on this chart, okay? And so for that one, I am going to ask you to use the word, because I don't have this one prepared at all because I didn't know what I was doing. For this one, we can use the word, chart. Use the word chart. C-H-A-R-T, chart. I'm going to grab a pen because I need to write that down. Okay. Chart. And I hope I don't mess up my light. This is, what a mess this video is, right? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move on into, I have two things sitting here. Like, why haven't I said those? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to move on into a couple of shout outs because I am still participating in shouting out people in the under 1,000 subs club, which are Flosstubers who have less than 1,000 subscribers, and we would like to help them to get to 1,000 subscribers so that they can enjoy some of the additional perks that we enjoy and others who have over 1,000 subscribers also enjoy. And so the first one is Memphis Sarah E, who I really enjoyed. You gotta know, guys, it's when I watched the video and I really enjoy that person. I'm like, yes, I have to shout her out. Memphis Sarah E. And I will, of course, link all of these people below in the description box. The next one is Lydia's Leisurely Stitching. And she's got a lot of nice variety of projects that she works on, and that includes full coverage. So if you are a full coverage lover, you need to give Lydia a look. Also, Jessica from Bobo Stitch and Quilt. All right. She really just got going with cross stitch last year, and I think she's doing an amazing job. Go ahead and give her a look as well. And if you enjoy what you see, go ahead and subscribe. It's harmless. Okay. Now, guys, if you can believe it, I have a couple of announcements. First of all, Needlework Expo is going on right now as I speak, as I am recording this video. And I just wanted to let you know that although I have seen and loved so many of the previews that I've seen, I am totally and literally drooling over Liz Matthews, Kathy Barrick, and Teresa Kogut. Guys, just make sure that you get your orders in with your local needlework shop. Again, I'm not one to jump right out and get a chart right away. So it may be a little bit, before you see any of those charts entering my rotation, but I just wanted to put it out there that Needlework Expo is going on this weekend, and aren't we a lucky bunch? We are so lucky. Now, Pam and Steph of Just Keep Stitching just recently announced StitchCon for 2022. Guys, I only learned about StitchCon this year when it was like way too late to even begin to imagine attending. And I want to go next year so badly. Now, they have a video out, which I'm going to try to also link below, because honestly, I have not watched the actual StitchCon video yet myself. But there are some changes about how you are chosen to attend, and there's some rules and there's some deadlines. So I need to watch that video, and I'm going to link it below for you, because I'm excited about the idea of having it being a possibility that I could attend StitchCon. So I wanted to let you know about that. What else? Okay, I told you about the Fat Quarter Shop, Cross Stitch University, that starts August 30th. So get ready for that. And then All the Trimmings Mystery Stitch Along, which starts September 7th. So get ready for that. And now we can move on to what I have coming up and my plans. I feel like my plans are way more extensive than they usually are. So that means that they're probably more lofty. So of course, they're just plans. They're just plans. They're not promises. They're just plans. And so, I am going to be inserting this into the video because I totally forgot that I was going to show you guys my quilts, as I promised to you the last time. And I have them sitting here all ready for you and everything. And then I totally forgot to show it to you. So I'm going to do that now. And so I'm going to need to just walk over to there and grab each one of them so that you can see them. Like I said, that's why I'm sort of in a different location, because I wanted to have more room today. So hold on while I get the first one. And the first one is called Picnic Basket. So as I said, I sewed these quilt tops a couple of years ago. They were the first quilts I ever made. I never made a quilt before this. And I think I did a really good job. And so now I just have to get on with the actual quilting and binding of it. And what I wanted to point out to you guys, in case you're not able to see it, is can you look at those polka dots? Because, oh my gosh, that's my thing. I love polka dots, guys. So whenever I can incorporate them into a project, that's what I do, because I absolutely love it. And I wanted to show you that this is the fabric that I've chosen to back it with. And I wish that I could remember what line of fabric this is, but I can't remember, and I'll try to do better next time. I'm looking at the selvage, and I don't see the fabric line either. But so that's the first one. That one is Picnic Basket. And then the other one that I have for you guys is called Ease into Autumn. Both of these quilt patterns were free, because I'm all about trying to find the freebie online before I spend a lot of money on something that I could maybe get for free and enjoy it just as well. I want to show you the actual picture of this quilt. I got it from allpeoplequilt.com. It's called Ease into Autumn. Okay, and of course you can see I did not use autumn colors because I like to switch my colors up. And so here's this one. And I hope, of course, you can tell that I cannot see what is going on, but I hope that you're getting a really good picture of what this looks like. And guess what, guys? There goes the polka dots again. Because if I can work them in, I'm going to work them in. Again, I really don't remember what fabric this was. But I think I do know what the other one was. The other one, I think, was this Catalina. This Catalina fabric here. It's by Maywood Studio. And I still have more of that fabric left over. I just wanted to quickly show you guys the quilts that I have made because I promised it. So thank you so much. Okay, before I get to plans, I just wanted to go ahead and do a small life update to let you know that I'm sending out love and healing to all of you who shared that you were also dealing with an health issue. Love and healing to you. Love and healing to you right back, because this is how we can help to overcome these challenges. And I also want to send the same love and healing out to those of you who are dealing with things that you don't talk about. That is important as well. Thank you so much, guys, for your love. Now, to let you know, Mr. Ribbit feels great, okay? We have caught this early. He's not feeling ill at all. He's not in pain at all. And so for that, we are so grateful and so lucky, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna be fine. He's gonna be okay. His treatment starts on Tuesday, and I am very confident in what we've chosen to do, and I'm very confident that this will just be something that we just have to go through and deal with, and everything will be okay on the other side. So there's that. Now, I plan to finish my project bag. I'm gonna work on it again a little bit. I'm giving myself a day. I'm gonna take another day, and I'm gonna work on a project bag, and hopefully I can finish it that day so that I can go ahead and share it with you guys, and then go from there and decide what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue working on Bats and Booze, just putting one string of floss in every day until the 31st. I'm going to continue stitching on Kaleidoscope in that same way until September 1st. On September 1st, I have New Month, New Start 2021 is a hashtag that I created that I would love it if you guys would join me. The first of every month, I start a new project. And this month, for September, I have chosen this. It's called All Cats Are Gray in the Night. Can you see that? I hope there's not too much glare. Guys, this is beautiful. And let me tell you, this was also a free chart. I cannot wait to start this. It is, the designer is a Lutien. Let me put it there so you can see it and maybe take a screenshot. I think that you can simply search for All Cats Are Great in the Night and come up with the free chart. So needless to say, I'm going to be stitching that on black Aida, some black 14 count Aida, which, oh my gosh, guys, I've gotten a lot of mileage out of this Aida, so I'm happy about that. I got my flosses in, which basically look like this. And so I'm going to be starting that on September 1st. Really, really doesn't look like that much stitching. So we say this so many times. It does not look like that much stitching. Hopefully this can be a sorta kind of quick finish. I don't know how many days I'm planning to put into it at the outset, but I will figure that out at some point. But that's going to be my September start. And let's see. I'm going to continue working on my daughter's birthday gift through putting one strand of floss in every day through September 7th. September 7th, I'm going to stitch on it all day. And then at that point, I will put it away until October 7th, because that's how I'm going to do that rotation. Then there is all the trimmings mystery sale with Backwater Shop that starts on September 7th. Yeah. Yep, figure that way out. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Maybe it won't. Either one plans. Anyway. And then I believe I know I showed you guys this chart. Oh, things are falling. It's okay. This chart not too long ago, and it is Granita, which is based off of a quilt. It's a Backwater Shop chart by It's So Emma, and on the back of it they give 3 different colored suggestions. And of course, I am choosing to do it in the gray colorway. I need to go ahead and try to pull my flosses in case I need to order anything. But as I said, this is going to start on September 8th. Renita. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with that as well. You guys tired yet? I've been talking forever, but that's it. We're at the end. Don't forget to join the Facebook group, Black Ribbon Stitch Studio, where we like to share with each other what we are working on. It doesn't matter what type of craft it is absolutely welcome there. There are a couple of questions that you have to answer in order to get into the group, but they're very, very easy. I'm sure that you'll have no problem with that, and I'd love to see you over there. I have changed my name officially on Instagram. It is now Black Ribbon Stitch Studio on Instagram. I try to post behind the scenes things and updates throughout the time that I'm not recording a video on Instagram. So come on, follow me. Follow me there. I'll follow you back. And I want to thank you all who decided to click the link in the description box below and buy me a coffee, which is what I use in order to just keep the shipping costs down, since I absolutely love doing giveaways, and sometimes, you know, the shipping can be a little costly. So I thank you for giving your support and showing your support to this channel in that way. You never, ever, ever have to buy anything. You never, ever, ever have to feel like you need to donate. But I am very grateful to those of you who do. Thank you so, so much. And I'm going to leave you this week with words of inspiration from Anne Frank. I'm going to move this, and I hope the light doesn't go out. Okay. In the long run, the sharpest weapon of all is a kind and gentle spirit. Thank you so much, guys, for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. I really had a really good time rambling on and on with you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. I want to thank all of you who share my videos. And if you have not yet, go ahead and subscribe. If you look below, and I think it's over here. If your subscribe is red, you're not subscribed. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And now, more than ever, guys, remember love.